Okay, here's some stuff about the pentatonic scales. The word penta, as you know, means 5, and the pentatonic scale obviously has 5 pitches per octave, in contrast to the 7-note or heptatonic scale, which is the usual Western major scale, the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do scale that you're familiar with. Okay, what's it with the pentatonic scale? Well, the pentatonic scale is a great scale to improvise with, and a favorite scale for jazz and blues musicians to use. You could ask, well, what's the attraction of this scale? Okay, first of all, the scale notes G, A, B, D, E, and back to G. Let me play them for you. Sweet, eh? Okay, that's the scale. Okay, in G, G, A, B, D, E, and then back to G. And it sounds great because there's no semitone dissonance. This means that music played with the scale just naturally sounds good, since all of the notes go well together. Maybe you could jump in and ask, what do I mean by no semitone dissonance? Well, the 7-note scale that you're familiar with has 2 semitones in the scale, which are between E and F and between B and C. But the pentatonic scale does not have any semitones in it. They're just whole notes all the time, and it is the semitones that in the heptatonic scale that sometimes cause a little what is a good word, dissonance. But we're going to talk about that next time. The main reason then for the popularity of the pentatonic is that it is easy to play, it's great for improvisation, and it sounds good no matter how you play. There are a lot of songs that you know, folk songs, even ballads that are composed on the pentatonic scale, and I'm going to play some of those for you next time. But something that might interest you. Do you know that the illustrious B.B. King, King of the Blues, as well as other exceptional blues musicians, make great use of pentatonic scales? Listen, I was just over the holidays on this ship, this cruise liner, Carnival Victory, and there was a blues musician aboard, playing. And let me tell you something, that man was rock and rolling, and you know what? Totally essential on pentatonic scales. Okay, most of these blues musicians, use the first 3 strings of their guitar, first, second, and third string, and they use those 3 strings almost exclusively for improvising, maybe 95% of the time. Also too, do you know that they like to play in the box? You want to know what the box is? Okay, let me show you. Turn the camera here. Here we go. Let me see if we got good vision here. Right. Okay. Here's the pentatonic scale in G. G, A, B, D, E. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 notes. Look and see how they are arranged. You have your 3 strings, 1, 2, 3, and you've got 3 frets. G being on the 3rd fret, and this is our home key here. We're working in the key of G. Okay, we have 1 fret, 2 frets, 3 frets, right? And the pentatonic scale is enclosed right here in this little box. Now, most, if not, I don't want to say all, but so many blues and jazz musicians play in the box. And the reason for that is that the notes are near together and close together. And what's more, look, you have here 3 what you might call color notes, right to hand. You got this one here, which, as you know, is B flat. You know, remember the 4 magic notes: G, B flat, E, D. You have your B flat here. You have F, which is another blue note. You have C. Now C is an important note, right? C is the 4th note, called the subdominant in the G scale. And you know, for example, with a blues a blues progression, what you might call the 1-4-5 progression is composed of the 1 chord G, the 4 chord C, and the 5 chord D. So C is an important note in improvising. All right. So you got it right here. Look, here's the pentatonic scale. This is what we're dealing with. The pentatonic scale: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 notes. You got B flat, a color note, a blue note. You have F, also another blue note in the key of G. You've got C, the important note, and then you've got B flat up here again, which is, you know, from back down here, same note. This is just the octave. Okay, now, which is a blue note. So you've got all of these important notes there, right within a hand's reach. Right up? So that's why these blues musicians like to improvise in the box. Okay? Good. Now, as I said, B.B. King is famous for using this box, and he often plays in these box patterns because there are other box patterns which rarely reach beyond an octave and a half. Right? By using the box, you have the world at your fingertips. Well, literally, you hardly have to move your hand. Now, there are many other pentatonic scales beside the major and the minor pentatonic, and I'm giving them to you in the sidebar. Okay? The majority of stuff that I'd like to share with you here is of a sort of a technical nature, so I'm putting it all in the sidebar notes. Okay, and this is the first of 2 lessons that I'm giving you, but I'm giving you some homework. And you can see that I'm hurrying a bit because I have 30 seconds left. I'm going to come back in a couple of weeks and post the second part of this lesson. But in the meanwhile, please study the sidebar notes. I've given you a whole lot of information there that you need to inculcate and some exercises to do. So please work with them until we meet again. Until we meet again. Have fun. More time.